Oh, shit, dude. Okay, hey everybody, what's going on? It's your boy, Chipmunks. Welcome back to another video. I know, 2 videos in a row, and don't worry, my Chapter 3 Season 2 reaction will be coming out later today as well. But, for now, I will be making a review on probably one of my least favorite games I've ever really played. Alvin and the Chipmunks for the Wii. You've probably seen this game before on one of my most popular videos where I played this game with my friend Dean. He died inside. And I also have Kartfessor along with me as well. So you know you get both of our thoughts technically. If you're wondering why I'm playing this on USB Loader GX, I still own the physical game, don't worry, but I want to play this on my modded Wii so that way I don't have to do everything again on my actual Wii. So yeah, obviously, we hate this Wii menu screen. It looks pretty bad. Not even cut out properly, Lord. But
yeah, it's just like they have like the characters and like there's no background to it at all.
Yeah. And if you guys really want to know something about this game, apparently in the studio when they were making this game, they wanted this was the best game that that company had. And apparently there was like literal all-out fist fights breaking out for this game. That's how serious they were about it. It was just like it's like crazy. They were really serious about this game. They wanted it to be good, but it clearly wasn't.
Imagine if this game goes on Switch, dude.
Honestly, because people who saw my disc replay video, they know there's a PS2 version. I didn't get it, but if they were to re-release it on Switch, they'd probably either do gyro or button support. That'd be cool.
And facts about Alvin and Chipmunks because Disney bought them and like.
Yeah, maybe if we get another movie in the series, they might re-release this game and just name it the title of the movie.
Yeah, I do feel like that this movie is pretty likely.
But a lot of people who have not only been OG fans know how much I hate this game. There's literally like no audio at the beginning of the game until you hit 1. And we will be going hard mode, aka Alvin Mall. And I'm going to tell you guys how bad this game is, or just how good it is. Again, Kartfessor again made the thumbnail for this video, again, so you can thank him. He's going to be, I don't know if he will be making the thumbnails from now on, I don't know if he will be, but I'm playing this on Wii, if it's not obvious already. I'm playing hard mode, it can get pretty crazy. The game doesn't even tell you how to play at the beginning at all. Like, it just doesn't even tell you how to play. So you gotta figure out for yourself. So the controls are basically like this. So, pink is just shaking the Wii remote, yellow is just shaking the nunchuck, blue is holding down B and also shaking the Wii remote, and green is the same thing, only you hold down Z for the nunchuck. It's pretty confusing at first, but again, the game does not tell you at all. Not even, I don't even think it even tells you in the instruction booklet. It might, but I could also.
Yeah, just emulated. I don't have it physical.
Yep. But I own it physical. I got it in 2019 because of a YouTuber's video. I saw it. I was like, oh my god, this game looks horrible. I gotta play it. And then we all know the original 150th episode was playing this game. And then the 150th episode on this channel was Sonic Mobile Games, but it was a really bad game as far as I remember. It is a rhythm game. I love rhythm games, but this ain't it, chief. Not only do the models look absolutely awful, but I can notice a lot of interesting glitches. Like for example, they didn't account for when you hold down B on the Wii remote with the blue buttons. You kind of hit the other one sometimes as it does not register. It's really annoying. It's also really annoying when you ruin combos because of it. And also, like, honestly, like, I would say the song list is also pretty good, I would say, for the most part. But,
yeah.
But the timing for these buttons and the charting alone for just hard difficulty is pretty crazy. This game is just a Guitar Hero really wannabe that's not anywhere kind of near like Guitar Hero. But
yeah, like it's kind of like DDR, but like
yeah, more like DDR, but Because
If you haven't played DDR Mario Mix, like play DDR Mario Mix because like that game is like so good.
yeah, I've never played DDR Mario Mix, but if I ever do end up getting that game, I will 100% make the video on it. Because honestly, it looks fucking ridiculous. I saw a video on it yesterday. I was
Plays Luigi too, man.
yeah, Luigi, man. He's clearly better. What do you guys think is better, Mario or Luigi? I personally think Luigi. Man, he's better, man.
Luigi's the better bro in every way.
Yeah. But anyways, back to the game. The Chipmunk renditions of the songs can be pretty awful or good. Depends on what the song is. And I still don't know what exactly the rhythm is going for. Sometimes it goes for the singing, sometimes it goes for the drums, sometimes it goes for the guitar. It really can't make up its mind half the time. It's weird. Sometimes it's the guitar, sometimes it's the drums, or sometimes it's just the mic. It's like they tried to make a Guitar Hero game without the accessories, but it just did not work.
Yeah, one thing I just don't like about the game is just like the mechanics, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. And again, obviously, there was a lot of shovelware released on the Wii. That was very common. A lot of people bought a Wii because they wanted to play Wii Sports or they wanted to just play games with their family. Personally, I did do that back then. I don't do that anymore. Although, when I do play Wii Sports with people, it's a lot of fun. Wii Sports Resort are some of my favorite games ever, specifically. And when you play games like these, like I obviously played this game with my friend Dean one time, and me and him absolutely despised the game as some of the worst games we've both ever played. To this day, if you still ask him, he will say it's the worst game he's ever played in his life. That's like saying something. Like I ask him all the time, I was like, what's your worst game that you've ever played? And he's said this game plenty of times, but for me, in terms of like, I can't really go too hard on this game as I've grown to love rhythm games. Song list is okay. Again, the what can be worked on is the register of the actual buttons and all, and the glitches and all that.
Yeah.
As unpolished as this game is, it could be kind of fun and addicting at times. And I would say in total, it's still not much of a good game, but it could be something that you could go back to. If it's the only rhythm game I have a choice of playing, I would go back to it. But
yeah, there's also sequels too, which
yeah. Alvin and Chipmunks the Squeakquel is, I think, pretty similar to. I think it's a mix between this game and the future game Chipwrecked, where Chipwrecked, kind of like this game, although it's not like DDR. Chipwrecked actually took a change of direction and made it Just Dance style, which I think goes way more better.
Yeah,
and
I used to have the DS version of Chipwrecked, but I sold it.
Yeah, I believe in the DS version of this game, you would scream things like Alvin and stuff like that. But I've never played the DS version. But I know my friend I know Lewis has the DS version of Squeakquel, I believe.
The DS version is even worse than the Wii one that you're playing right now.
I heard the DS version actually looked good when I saw gameplay, but So if you really if you guys really want to see a true Alvin and Chipmunks video on all of the games, I don't know. I have Chipwrecked on the Wii, but my disc is scratched up as far as I know. And Wife has a highlights playing right now, which many people thought it was from Cars, which it wasn't.
Yeah. Cars was a pretty good movie. That was
it was. Cars 2 was a disaster. The game was pretty good, though.
Yeah, the Cars racing game for the Wii, the first Cars game, was just a disaster.
Yeah, it's like all open world and all that. It's so freaking weird.
I used to have it physical, but I sold it because it was crap.
I remember I got a comment on my This Cannot Be Read compilation video, and they said Cars the video game for the GameCube is one of the best games ever made. I'm like, really? You 6, dude? You need help?
If you're looking for a good Disney game, just get Ratatouille or WALL-E.
Yeah, Wall-E is also made by Heavy Iron Studios, which made SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom previously. I really love SpongeBob games. So if you're really looking for a good Pixar game or just a Disney game alone, Wall-E would make for a pretty good game. Ratatouille I've never played, but I do own Wall-E on Wii and DS, but the DS version is trash, which is to be expected, really.
The Cars 3 movie was decent, but like,
Yeah.
the original will always be the best one.
The Cars 2 video game was pretty good. It's like Cars 3 was a decent movie for me too. Cars 3 Driven to Win is pretty good. It's a pretty good game. I know you have that on your Wii U.
Yeah, it's alright. But like, the Cars 2 game is pretty much probably my favorite Cars game.
I know this just turned into not talking about this game, but there really isn't much to say. It's the same exact shit over and over again with Chipmunk editions. Honestly, if you wanted a good Alvin game, play Chipwrecked, honestly.
Yeah, Chipwrecked is like, I know that some people say that Chipwrecked was like the movie, they say like it was kind of bad, but I feel like
really?
Chipwrecked is my favorite one.
Chipwrecked is one of my favorites.
Yeah, me too.
Squeakquel is probably my favorite, though.
Yeah, I like the original, though.
Yeah, the original is a classic. Road Trip ended on a pretty good way of the movies. If they do make a new Alvin movie, I wonder what they would do, because Road Trip ended in a really good way. So.
Yeah, it was before Disney bought Alvin and Chipmunks.
Oh God, what are they gonna do with that?
I don't know. Disney owns everything.
They're gonna milk these chipmunks to death to make them more money. Probably. They probably will make another movie and maybe a show.
Yeah, probably for Disney Plus.
Yeah. I would be surprised if they make a game. If they ever remake a Alvin game, I feel like this game should be remade to support button and gyro. Like the Switch version could support gyro controls like the Wii version, or button controls like the PS2 version. And then for Xbox One, well, because that can't support gyro, you'd only have to stick with button controls. And for PS4, it'd be like the Switch version, but. Like it'd be really cool if they improved the graphics, the timing, and all of that. It could be a good game, honestly. I could see it as one. But overall, it's just a mixed bag. It's not a game that you should really look for, ever. It's not that good.
Yeah, just
avoid
like
this
the
one.
difficulties can be hard. Like easy mode is like Theodore, medium is Simon, and then hard is Alvin.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's kind of weird.
Like I hard Alvin. That's very funny.
Why are you lighting the guitar on fire, Alvin? What the fuck are you doing, my guy? Jesus.
I just wish you could get the Guitar Hero accessory for the game.
Honestly, if you guys want to see Guitar Hero, I mean, honestly, just watch my video on the Guitar Hero Rock Band games. It's pretty good. But overall, this game, the animations keep getting reused constantly. Like, you could always see Simon doing the robot or just everything like that. And it's just not a good game to play. It's not. It's a show-where-we game that deserves to be forgotten, or it's not really much of a hidden gem. And apparently, my nunchuck got disconnected. I don't know why. It didn't even get.
Unless you're a big Disney collector.
If you like Alvin and Chipmunks and you want to play their games, again, Chipwrecked would be the best way to go. That's not on the Wii, but it's also on other platforms. It is on the Wii, but it's also on other platforms. This game was only on PS2 and Wii. Maybe you've played this game before. If you've ever played this game before, and if I've ever changed your opinion about it and you liked it when you were little, I could apologize for it. Because I could see why people would like it if they were a kid, because it seems like a very fun game that I would like. Again, the controls can get definitely confusing when you first play it, but when you actually play the game, you get used to the controls. It can get kind of fun, really. I'm playing on Alvin difficulty right now.
Yeah, it's pretty hard for most of songs, but
And I'm a pretty good rhythm game guy. So it's not that bad for me, but
yeah, I have my most of my shovelware games emulated because they only collect first party games for the Wii, not third party.
so guys, I want to hear your thoughts. Will you be getting Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga when that comes out? As for me, the day the Skywalker Saga comes out, I will be releasing a video on Lego Star Wars 2 for the DS. I don't know if Kartfessor wants to be a part of it, but
I will do it.
What?
I'll do the video with you.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, I played it before. Yeah, we can definitely do that.
This video will either be published before or after the Chapter 3 Season 2 reaction. I don't know. And then after this, no videos until Forgotten Land, really. I got really nothing well. I mean, I could do another video, but I don't know what else.
Yeah, we'll definitely do a review for the Skywalker Saga for sure, because that gets
Skywalker Saga, yeah. I will definitely get the Skywalker Saga. I don't know if I will get the deluxe edition. I'm kind of thinking about it, but for $10 more, yeah.
Yeah, people are just going it because for the Mandalorian pack. Like what for these?
Well, because the Mandalorian's a good show. Like.
Yeah, it is. I'm very excited for the Obi-Wan series, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I just can't say much about this game. It's not really that much to say, really. Again, it's just the same shit over and over. Really nothing else to say. And it's not even doing the fucking robot probably like the 1,000th time in this video.
Yeah.
He's done it so many times.
But yeah, just get Shipwrecked.
Yes.
It's the best
I actually need to show you my copy of Chipwrecked. Like the picture on the cover is just really good.
Yeah, I just have the Alvin games emulated.
So what's really interesting about this is they really like to switch. It seems like this one, I think, is drums. I don't fucking know. This definitely is not the lyrics, because they've been singing like the entire time.
People, let us know in the comments if we should do a review about Guitar Hero Arcade.
Guitar Hero Arcade. Oh god, I have to go to Dave & Buster's for that one.
Because that's my favorite Guitar Hero game, and that's pretty badass.
Or just a review of the Guitar Hero series. Entirely, man. I would love to cover all the Guitar Hero games, although I would have to buy all of them. I would have to get 1, 2, 3. I already got World Tour. Metallica, Van Halen, Smash Hits. And it's really, oh yeah, Wars of Rock. Oh god, I would have to get live for that. Oh god, no, I don't want to play live. Also, apparently we can do a bonus song, but I'm not gonna do it because I think that's we're gonna be ending it. I think one video was enough. Hopefully, you guys can see why this game sucks. If you want if you guys want me to do a live stream with this game of playing it the entire time, I don't know. It's pretty short. But it took me quite a while just to get them all.
It's like, so, to sum everything up, it's the game, the mechanics are not really good in my opinion, but like, the graphics are alright, but like not the best I've seen. Like,
it could be true.
Way better with the graphics and all that, because like, there's like so much going on, and like, yeah, I just hope like this goes on Switch at some point if Disney and 20th Century is planning to make another Alvin movie and all that, but
yeah, I would say, from my opinion, the game is fun to play if you had this game. I would say the notes could be better in terms of timing. And again, like I said, the game can't make up its mind on what it wants to play, but it seems like most of the time it's the drums. But I would say, in my opinion, in terms of ranking this game, I think it would get about maybe a 2 or 3 out of 5 from me. It would be a good game to return to if you didn't have any more rhythm games that you have. It's a decent game, but for now, I'm turning this Wii off because I don't want this on my screen anymore. And plus,
Yeah,
I'm
for me,
going,
I'll just give it a 1 out of 10.
and yeah, 1 out of 10 for you, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
because
but yeah, I would say this game is decent. It's not that it could be worse. It could be worse. I've played worse games, but over time, it kind of grows on me. But yeah, thanks so much to Kartfessor for joining me. Yeah, and I will see you guys when the probably later today with the Fortnite reaction, most likely. So yeah. Peace.